up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, really want to thank all my subscribers, but especially the new ones who have joined us after the last Jack Black video. Really glad you guys are liking that content, so we have more of that to come. Now, unfortunately, we have other Honda bullshit to deal with, including a flat tire. We have a leaking oil pan and the idle surge that will never quit. So, the only issue is we're not really messing with any of that today. Well, we are fixing the flat tire, but today's video, we're actually helping my sister-in-law and her boyfriend just, doing some routine maintenance on a 2004 Grand Prix, not the supercharged edition. Anyways, that's what we're going to be watching, but thanks again to everybody for joining, and we're going to see you soon. Right. We got some tools. We got us a jack. And the daily. Well, now that that debacle is all done, let's take a peek at underneath Mr. Jack Black. Now, if you remember from the last video, pulled some threads when we took out the drain plug. So if we look down, yeah, definitely some leakage. Doesn't look quite as bad right now. I mean, you can definitely see it, but so I think in the next video, we're actually gonna tackle that. We're gonna drill it out. We're gonna take the pan off, drill it out, tap it, and see how that goes. Anyways, let's get to this freaking Grand Prix. Well, we got Mr. Jack Black home safe, luckily. I'm so glad he's here. But let's continue on now. We actually are gonna be working on my sister-in-law's car. It's a 2004 Pontiac Gran Prix, not the GTP, not the supercharger. But we have some spark plugs and oil change to do. The spark plugs actually sound kind of like a nightmare, but that's okay because I saw a good old YouTube video to make it more of a dream than a nightmare. So let's move some stuff, let's clean, let's get going. Yeah, kind of a mess right now. I got some pretty full. God, I gotta figure out what the hell. So I just take the radiator out and put a fucking garden hose through it and see if it is coming out slowly and it's backing up through the top. I don't know. I don't know what to do to check the radiator without just buying a $200 one, and what if that doesn't fix it, you know? So let's empty this dude and move this guy out so we can get the Pontiac in. I mean, look at that. That is just, yeah. Something is pushing coolant. Thank God, as of right now, it doesn't look like it's a head gasket, but I know you guys are probably like, great, like an oil change, more oil changes. We're gonna do more than that, I promise. But let's find the bolt, find the fucking filter, get this done quick. Well, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Last night, I think for my reward for sleeping at AutoZone, the manager was super nice, and some guy left us there and never came back for it. So he was like, man, if you want to keep that, that's a $50 pan. So pretty good come up for fucking limping Jack Black there. Now we're going to standard size sockets, which I hate. 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, I think. Oof. How about... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's boiling. All right. Yeah, it definitely was due for an oil change. Fortunately, has a transmission fluid leak. Now, while that drains, we're gonna rewatch the YouTube video of the kind of cheat code on how to do the spark plugs and spark plug wires, because it is a V6 and it is front wheel drive, so half of the banks are like by the fucking firewall. But as you can see, not much room back here to get to those back wires and plugs. But you'll see. I'll hopefully get this right, not fuck anything up, and we will be back. Now, I've never been great with ratchet straps, like ever, but I'm like today years old. I'm learning this shit. So we got a couple on some brackets here, and then we'll be getting them relatively tight. Nothing obviously crazy, just enough to get the tension off the bolts. We'll take these bolts off, lift them up. We're gonna get the engine forward. We'll do the back ones first and go from there. All right, let's see how this goes. This guy, overflow tank. Been dealing with too many of these freaking things lately. Still kind of in the way, but whatever. All right, now I can actually reach. I'm using the wrong tool for the job. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but the gap on that is just stupid. It's so wide, like, I mean, I don't know, it just. So we're gonna double check that on old Google and see what we need to actually be at. All right, we got the first new spark plug in. I don't want to put both hands in there. Just, yeah, this thing fucking falls. All right, now we're gonna go match the spark plug wire. All right, we're doing these one at a time. I've already replaced the spark plug. The wire is the original here. We're just lining them up. So let's see. This one, that one's a little longer. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this and figure it out. All right, so I think the wires that came off the car were actually the wrong wires, because the one in the new kit actually fit much better. These are all like way too long. So, I mean, it's whatever. Holy shit balls. So the back three are done. We got plugs, wires, phone's dying, so haven't been updating too much. And just wanted to make sure nothing, you know, crushed my hand. So let's get back to it. Let's get these front three done quick and easy. Let's get the mounts back on, and then we'll tear up the fronts. Oh man, all right, well, pretty proud. Spark plugs, wires, oil filter, easy stuff. Not the wires and the spark plugs, but either way, everything's torqued back down. We're gonna fire it up. Battery's on 2%, so hopefully it doesn't die. And yeah, see what's up. Alrighty, well, that was pretty darn cool. Very happy to help them out and just keep some good maintenance on that old Grand Prix. You know, those Pontiacs, yeah. So anyways, next up, of course, is the drain hole for the drain bolt on the oil pan for Mr. Jack Black. Of course, there's a bung welded into it, so I really don't want to replace the oil pan if we don't have to. So we're gonna try and drill it out, tap and die, all the horrible things. So that's gonna be next video, but thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you coming along for the ride, figuratively and visually, I guess. And we're gonna be back at it soon, so likes, comments, the subscribes, right there. We'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Later.